not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
There we go.
What up?
What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to 3 Men in a Basement. We got a lot of people hanging out in the crowd tonight. I'm very excited to be spending Friday night with all my good friends here and also in the live chat. As always, I am your host, 3 Men in a Basement. And over here, we have my co-host, Mr. Roger Levesque. How we doing, buddy?
What is up? Straight from Club COVID. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm sorry that the camera's dark, guys. I'm having real trouble with light in my eyes, but I do appreciate everybody out there in YouTube and Instagram world who reached out and gave me well wishes. I still am trying to fight this COVID thing off, but yeah, the whole house has it. So we've deemed it Club COVID, and we do everything as a family. So
all right,
I'm glad I'm able to join
COVID together. That's
right, but you know what, though, Roger? Even in that room, you can see that sharp hat you got on there.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It pops in the dark.
It does. And then running the show over on that side, the executive producer, Mr. David McCabe, with that fantastic shirt. Dave, how are you tonight? Good to see you, my friends.
Good. Did I get a title bump? Executive producer.
Executive producer. That's right. There you go. See,
what's up, everybody?
That's a promotion.
Yeah,
no, I like it.
It comes with a big pay bump too, Dave.
Oh yeah,
double what you got last year.
Yeah, I was literally going to say that, but no, I'm excited for this one. We're 21 days out from Christmas, so hope everybody's got their shopping done. I have none done, but let's do this.
All right, good. And our special guest tonight, all the way from Alaska, 2,000 plus miles away, the dynamic duo, the first couple of comic books, Harley Quinn and Joker, Amy and Lou from AEGIS of Alaska. I'm so happy you guys are here tonight. Say what's up to everybody.
What up?
What's going on, everybody? Man.
I left the Red Zone. Yeah,
happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
right. Okay.
The outfit's at the house. Right?
Yeah, it's at the house. You're a lucky guy having it at the house. There
Don't
you
be
go.
nasty.
So I was thinking, I was like the dynamic duo. I was like, you know what? This is Joker and Harley Quinn all day long. But Lou, I got to tell you, I think Harley
too, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's right. I don't doubt it. And Lou, I got to tell you though, I think Harley Quinn's running the show though, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's when I've created a monster.
Yep.
You guys keep feeding.
That's right.
I do really good with snacks, so that's not wrong.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We have almost 35 people watching. We had quite a few people hanging out, tailgating. So, Raj, who do we have hanging out with us tonight so far?
Yeah, it looked like first in the house was Something Wong, the man with the curly hairs. Wesley Comic Collection, Andrew Krickelberg.
Pause.
We have Sith Lordley. What's going on, brother? Everett was in here tailgating. I'm guessing these are all tailgaters. Let me see.
Yep.
Get down. Chinmo is here. Chinmo. The co-workers, Zeus Ortiz, Sean Miller, Something Wong again. So we got Copy 801.
Nice, I love it.
Dave in the Cave was up in here.
Yep.
It's Roger Levesque Clown. Lenny Cerna. Who else we got in here? Pressable Defects. Maddie Forge. What's going on, brother?
I think we saw Custodian Ken. Custodian
Ken. Yeah, can I get to him? Or
yeah.
Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank in the house. What's going on, brother? Custodian Dan in the house.
Yep.
Emerald Knight. Joey Does Comics. AEGIS of Alaska. Kid Collector Comics. Jeff. IG 12 Cent Comics.
Nice.
Hambone Comics. There's something new. I don't remember seeing that name.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Austin Irvin.
Our favorite.
And I think that's it. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. Thunder Comics. I got that. The neighbor, Ricciani, says
Nice.
I'm looking good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you as always. One of my biggest fans right there. Street Side Anthony. I almost forgot.
Street Side in the house. All right.
All right, guys. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing straight. The hell am I?
All right. We're just happy you're here, Raj. We're just here vertical, right?
Yeah.
We got Sean Miller there with a $5 super chat.
All right.
So
there you go.
thumbs up.
Sean.
Show Roger the get well love. So let's give him a super chat. Right away.
Got it. Oh my
There
God,
we go.
that's very poetic. Lou, is that what happens when you're an Amy? I don't want to say it's just you're an Amy's money. It's just
Sorry, I missed the brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every
Sorry,
time she
Dave.
goes on eBay.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, and
right.
don't worry. You know what? Missing the siblings, I was like, that happens to me all the time. I get in trouble for it. We're never right. So
No, there you go. There you go. So the comic book world has been quite crazy since like Black Friday and all the sales, and we just want to backtrack to everybody. We want to wish everybody a Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I know it was probably very difficult this year for everybody to get around their families and stuff. So however you did it, just know that I am thankful for everybody that's in the show tonight, that's watched our videos and has motivated us to get better and try hard and bring everybody together. So all the way to Connecticut, all the way to Alaska, we're here to talk about comics. So Black Friday, I did some shopping, you guys. I mean, did we all do some shopping? Lou, I hope they did some shopping at your store.
Yeah, they did.
we did.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, as a store owner and, Amy too, did you guys do purchases? Like, were there sale? Like, did you guys buy stuff? Did you find yourself online buying stuff?
Maybe.
Okay, Amy, come clean with us. Come clean.
There was a couple of things that I was watching online from another comic group that's actually on the east side. The ones where I get the like do you poos from and stuff.
Yep,
So I gotten a couple of things set aside with him that I did on Black Friday.
Nice, awesome. Dave, what about you?
I'm always trying to like give the other person like other small businesses. I'm all about that life.
Sure. No, you guys are all about that life, so that's really great. Dave, what about you? Purchases in the house for Black Friday?
Yeah, but they're all en route because they were done on auctions. So
yeah, okay. Nice. All right. Raj, how about you?
I'm gonna have to do a whole video with shit that I bought while I had COVID.
I would have gone. I don't know how you didn't go broke, dude. How did you not go broke?
Who's to say I didn't?
Yeah, good point.
That sounds like a 4 video like series. Like this is what I bought in the first couple days.
You don't even know, man. They just keep coming in too.
Really?
Blame it on the Rona. Blame it on the Rona.
Hey, and I have some stuff coming in too. I bought a mystery box from Betty Beans. I bought something from you guys. I bought I got some other stuff. I actually, I might get kicked off my own channel for saying this, but I did it with the intention of doing something else. I was on Facebook Marketplace and I actually bought a very early Thor book. And it was, I dare say it. I dare say it.
No.
Those 3 letters. It starts with a P. Yep.
No, you didn't.
I did. With the intention that I'm going to press crack it and see what it comes back at. Okay. So it was a very early Thor book that was well under eBay prices. And the label has a P and it has an X on the end. And I won't say it fully because you guys will like boot me out of here. So, and I am going to get.
I was hovering over the remove button.
Yes, right, exactly.
I was
I have to
waiting
complete it. I have to be honest with you guys.
I thought you were going to say you bought
Two
from
demerits
someone
right
known.
there.
All you would have to do is pop that out of the case and put it in Mylar, and it's already better than the grade.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Jesus.
It was either going to start with a P or start with a U, and
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, it could go either way.
That's
and
where I thought he was going with that.
Yeah,
did
no. I would definitely not do that, but it has the P and the X on it. But so Facebook Marketplace isn't something that I use a lot, but I find myself there. Oh my God! And I found something else, you guys. One of my coworkers, Matt Howard, and custodian Ken, told me that you can buy comic books on Etsy now. People sell stuff at like yes.
That's
Oh
where
my
I got
God.
that Alpha Flight #1 signed by Stan Lee. I got him for that on Etsy.
Did you really?
Wow.
Oh my God!
Like
That is
I always check Etsy when I'm looking for stuff because most of those people, well, not most,
Right,
some
right.
of them people,
Yeah.
they don't really know what they got.
No,
and
I'll
I'll just
tell you,
snatch that up.
When I saw this, I go, oh my God, this is for this price and it's this old, but it's and I go, I have to check this out. And then I talked to my coworkers. I was like, thanks for telling me this, you guys. Now I need another one right here. Like I need another venue to figure this out. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
on Etsy, no less. So
You
That's
would
funny.
probably be a little terrified with how many different little windows I have open when I'm shopping for stuff, and then I'll narrow it down because I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit ridiculous.
no, that's okay. You know what?
That's pretty
Smart
funny.
shopping is at its best, So guys, you guys did your sales and you went all weekend long, right? For the Black Friday stuff.
Yep.
Was there one day that was better than other? Did you find that it kept going, or well, as a store owner, what can you tell us about it from your perspective?
It kept going.
Yeah, we had a pretty consistent. I mean, it was less than we had hoped overall, just because, you know, Rona.
Right.
But you know, we still had a really good amount. Our customer base and our fan base, they are so fantastic. People came in, even if it was just to get a book or two. So it was awesome.
We saw an increase in our Patreon during that weekend too, for the people that couldn't make it to the shop. So that was awesome. And that was like that was awesome.
Yeah. And that is one thing that you know, that I try to do, because I just wanted to make people aware of it. And last year I didn't get any good deals, but this year I was aware of it. I saw that everybody was doing sales and stuff like that. So, and I think it's important, because without, you know, you guys are being a brick and mortar, which is very hard to keep open during these times, and other people who just depend on cons that don't have they just have the websites, you know, you've got to try to help them out too. So, you know, a $20 book, a $40 book doesn't have to be a huge key. Just, you know, support as much as you can, you know? So that's awesome. So that's really, really good. That's great that you guys did it. And for the store, what did you guys do for a sale? Just so people know for next year, like.
Oh geez, we kept increasing. So we wanted to give back, especially to our Patreon, but like our Patreon got as high as, I think it was 30% off everything in the shop.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That included everything. If it was a graded book, they got 30% off. It didn't matter. And then I think then everybody else maxed out at about 20.
Yeah, if Patreon's got 30 and then everyone else got 20.
Yeah, pays to be a member.
Yeah.
And then the Patreon get free bags and boards and stuff. You know, and you know, that's with us understanding that there's not much profit, if any at all, but it's just trying to get people excited about the comic shop again, and to just basically keep the doors open. And that's you know, a lot of people are given on our Patreon and they have no intention of coming to the shop. They just want to help. And that's awesome too. Yeah. So that's why we try to go full throttle on keeping people entertained. So.
Yep. Right. Yeah. No, I think that's really, really great. And then you did the auction, which I think was a good time.
Oh, the auction was a good time.
Did you have a good time?
I had a good time. You know, I think the best one was, I think when it was your first auction, your quote, Roger, what was his quote that was for the ages?
Just burning money.
Just burning money here, right?
Just burning money.
Just burning money. Him and Megatron Van Doom, man, those two. I don't know if I should be worried with their chemistry, but they got some chemistry.
Yeah, they got something. There you go. Okay.
You have to though, because like you see some of those books, people get like phenomenal deals, and you have to just you just have to let the book go. You know?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's it. You're committed to it, but you're, you know.
Yeah.
There's a $200 book flying out of here for $50. But you know, if we're all happy about it and we're joking about it, and
sure. And I guarantee that person said, or will say, you know, I hope they would say, thanks for the great deal that I got from Aegis.
They
did.
They did.
Like that. So
and then they come back for the next one.
That would have been awkward. That would have been awkward if someone hit us with the sucker.
Yeah. No, and we had before our technical glitch, we had almost 50 people.
That was a technical glitch. Okay.
The technical glitch is so here's
it happens to everyone. Okay.
I heard it was a bear. I heard it was a giant bear gnawing on.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Really,
we're gonna bring that up now? No, I'm just kidding. No,
I got pills for that. It's fine.
No, for everybody who's using Macs, if you did that update for Big Sur, you everyone kind of screwed themselves temporarily until like anyone who's using like Ecamm or any of those systems, you got to wait for all that stuff to catch up to the new Mac update. And that's for what it did was they have so many security updates in that thing. If it doesn't like what you're streaming, it'll just start locking it down and slowing it down.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. And then we just sat there like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, everybody get off their phones. And I thought it wasn't that at all. It was just the software.
I just blamed it on bears eating the wires. I was like,
that's what I want to talk about though. Hold on a second. Dave, Roger, you're not going to believe this, but when Amy told me it was a bear, I believed him.
I believe that you believe that.
Yeah.
Like between
have another drink.
No, but how do I know?
I believe that you believe them.
You believe that, and I really believed it. I was like, my God. I go.
You know what else? You know what else Otto believes? That was a real bear in your cosplay shoot, Amy.
Now, polar bears are the only ones that aren't asleep right now. All the other ones are sleeping. They're taking their dinner nap. So.
We need to get a bear suit so bad.
Oh, God.
I got cables. I'm such a city guy. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
When we get y'all up here, I'm gonna blow your guys' mind. I'm gonna be like, "Look, a bear," and I'll be like, "No, that's just a bush. It's fine."
Oh my God, yeah.
No, you will see the black bears in the summer. They'll walk along the bike paths and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there was one climbing the fence.
I'm from New York originally, so I come up here and I'm like, wow, that's a big ass Labrador. And
yeah, right.
they were like, idiot, that's a black bear.
Yeah. They're so cute. They do drink Coca-Cola. And earlier I missed it and I wanted to make sure that I mentioned, someone was asking how far we are from Kenai. Wintertime driving or like a good 4-5 hour drive from Kenai. They're down there. So
Okay.
But you can drive there.
But you can drive. Or if you have a layover in Anchorage, we're only about 45 minutes from Anchorage.
Right.
And
I know that. I know
drive.
that. Yep. No, I know that. I know that that's Anchorage. Yep. Because we've talked about this with the family and they think, well, we'll talk about that later. But we do have somebody that I do want to give a shout out to, Ricky Camacho. He said, "Evening all. This is my first live show." Well, thank you very much, Ricky. We appreciate you joining in tonight on 3 Men in the Basement and having our show going on. So awesome that you guys are here tonight. We're going to talk about some things. So this week has kind of been a crazy week for new comics, right? Like there's been a lot of hype. There's been a lot of speculating. There's been a lot of things going on. So we are going to talk a little bit about those things and what had happened from my collector standpoint and Roger and Dave's standpoint and you guys as shop owners. So the first thing I want to talk about, which came at me from surprise, and I didn't see it coming, and I'll tell you a little story about it, is Daredevil 25, right?
Yeah.
Daredevil 25. I didn't see it coming, and I didn't know anything about it. Dave, did you see that coming at all?
No.
No.
But then again, I don't care about Daredevil.
No.
Okay, nobody saw that.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, exactly. Well,
I've completely cut off from the world for the last, who knows, you know.
yeah, right. So Daredevil 25, for those of you who are those of you, I sound like a real New Yorker. Those of you guys.
Now you can't leave.
No, I'm getting excited. I'm talking about Daredevil's one of my favorite characters. So Daredevil 25, evidently he goes to jail. And Elektra then dons a costume of the Daredevil and becomes Daredevil. And it just absolutely blew up and sold out all over the place. And we'll talk to Amy and Lou about what they ordered and stuff like that. But what was interesting is I called one of my LCSs and they told me that they did have some extra copies, but they came in damaged. Couldn't believe that. So they had 3 damaged copies. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. Then I called the other LCS and I was giving him the small talk and he goes, "Stop right now, Otto." He goes, "We don't have any more Daredevil 25s. I'm like, "All right, I'll just get off the phone then." I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing there?" You know? So then I had heard that it was going for some big money on eBay for what it was, a new book. And this was recent sales as of December 4th, right?
That's
multiple copies. First appearances going for, $65. These were all sold. 2 copies went for $80. The covers A and B went for $90, which I was really taken back by surprise. So, but I am a Daredevil fan, so I'd like to see it. Now, do I need 10 copies of it? I don't. I'd like to have it. So I reached out to my good friend, Uncle Frank, who always has multiple copies. We're going to start calling him multiple copy Frank because he's got the in on it. So anyway, so I did get 1 copy from him. So I'm happy about that. But that being said, as shop owners, guys, is that the new Daredevil run? Do you guys order lots of them? Do they sell out typically? What can you say about it from a shop owner standpoint?
No, we that was the other thing. So we'll order like maybe 3 or 4 extra for the rack, and everything else is just pull box people. And so that caught us off guard. This particular case, for whatever reason, we had ordered just a handful more.
We had like 5 or 7, I think.
No, we had like 7 of them.
Yeah.
And we had both the variant and the regular cover. And then all of a sudden, people started calling from all over the state asking us if we had it.
Really?
We were way behind the power curve because we hadn't read the book yet. And then by the time we read the thing, people were coming in and buying off. I mean, they were just buying everything off the rack. And that was it. It was gone as fast as it came in here.
Well, and
already we're announcing the second print. And we already know what the second print looks like. It's Roger's favorite type of cover, the spoiler cover.
Oh, yeah.
First cover appearance.
Yes. First cover appearance, right.
We were actually having breakfast. Our daughter and our grandson are visiting right now, so we had like a late breakfast. We were taking our time and we were just getting hit up. We were like, "Hey, do you have it? Do you have it?" We were like, "What is going on?"
We were getting hit up by a lot of people.
Yeah, everyone was hitting us up. We were like, "Yo, we need to head to the shop. We don't know what's going on. People are tripping out."
Yeah, it's sure enough, right? Sure enough, and next thing you know, they're going for they're on eBay for those prices now. Really crazy. So, Lou, how many? Or Lou, and for both of you, just a question for both of you, Lou, of your subscribers, how many people pick up Daredevil? Would you say if you've got 50 subscribers, 10 of them do, 20 of them do? Offhand, I just to give you an idea.
All right, so we have I think we're at 125.
Yep.
Pull boxes right now that are active, because you always get those inactive ones, right?
Yeah, right.
And then we have
pick up your pull boxes.
Yeah. Oh God.
Right.
Hey, we love you guys. Come pick up your pull boxes.
Or let us know that you
let us
can't.
know.
Like, it's cool. Just let us know.
But I bet you it is only about 7 or 8 people that order Daredevil. But I think now that's going to skyrocket now because it's hot, and a lot of people. You have a lot of closet Elektra fans that are going to come out of the woodwork now that they know.
Yep.
She's hot. Like,
she's hot. She's a ninja. I mean, my God.
Yeah.
So
didn't they already debunk it with the solicitations on 27, where she's already back in her old costume?
Oh my God, who knows?
Oh man,
I don't know.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Second print has her all over the cover, and it looks really good, though.
Yeah,
I'll give them that. It looks good.
Right, but you know, it could last, and it was funny that that's there, but just a cool character, Daredevil classic character, one of Stan Lee's originals, Elektra, Frank Miller classic, just 2 real cool characters who I think, they appeal to many different audiences. They appeal to the martial arts people. They appeal to the characters of the fans of the street level characters. Mm-hmm. And I want to give Vancouver Comic Junkie a big shout out, man. He's a great guy. Not that everybody else in this isn't, or everybody is wonderful, but Vancouver Comic Junkie is just a great guy. I love his videos.
Like neighbors if he's really in Vancouver.
Yeah, he is though. He is.
Oh, because my mom's in Bellingham, so that's like just south of Vancouver.
Okay, didn't know that. See, you learn something new all the time here.
I'm all about those random facts.
That's good.
And bears.
And bears, yes, my God, and polar bears for that matter. So, and I just think that's why one of those things why Elektra and Daredevil are so cool, and all the different versions of them. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to read it. Don't necessarily know if I'm going to go back and buy the back issues, but this is something I'd like to see, and I'd like to see the costume. And so Lou, they're doing the second printing, and that's what. The first cover appearance.
I'm looking at it right now. So you've got Daredevil 25 second printing, and then you have the ratio variant, which is the design variant.
Okay.
And that's a 1 in 25. So that's already out. And for shop owners that are watching this, if they haven't learned yet, you better order it right now. Because you're not gonna. It'll go into back order status really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, when we see those notifications on Instagram and people messaging us, hey, did you order this? 9 out of 10 times we're too late already.
Yeah.
This time we kind of lucked out that it's still available, but I don't foresee it being available for too much longer.
Right. Interesting. Dave, what do you think about this? This is all hype. This is.
It's all hype. It's all hype. Well, let me preface it by saying this: I could care less.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's all hype. I mean, you see her all over. Like she's in the background on one of the King in Black books. She's wearing the Daredevil suit. But I mean, I don't know.
Right.
It's Elektra.
It's staying power. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. But you know what? Hey, you know what it is? It's news. It's something for us to talk about.
Oh, that I'm game for. But
I think there's a difference between that and speculation. This is more FOMO. Like there was no speculation about it. People are just afraid that this is something. And they're afraid to miss out, so they're going nuts trying to get it.
Yeah,
I could show you the image real quick. Let me see if
yeah.
I think you authorize it.
And somebody actually just said it in the chat. One of the cool things with all of this is you've seen Daredevil #1 take a little bit of a bump. So you started to see the prices climb up a little bit. Maybe it's hype. Maybe it's just I don't know what it could be, but that's an undervalued book as it is. So
right. Oh, it definitely is. Of all the key #1s from the Silver Age, Daredevil gets no love. No love, which I don't understand. So we do have a question here for you guys. All right. So we can, guys, just so you know, in the live chat, if you do have questions, throw them up there. And if we see them, we're definitely going to bring it up. So guys, here's the question. No, that's not it. Okay.
Michael?
Yeah. Does it get difficult keeping up with all the ratio variants?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
It is incredibly difficult because you have these people who want us to order the 1 in 100, the this, the that, not understanding that we literally have to order those 100 books and we don't have. They're not gonna. I'm not going to sell 100 of the regular copy.
Interesting.
But they want it. And then they also don't want to pay the price that we have to charge for it because we've had to order all of these books. And, we've had a couple of people who are like, oh, you're charging too much. I'm like, well, I got all these books on the rack that aren't selling unless you want to go buy all of those too. So it is really difficult. It's something that actually we just talked about the other day about really scaling back on ratio variants. It's not, especially right now.
Ratio variants only help the publisher.
Okay.
Ratio variants do not help shops at all.
No.
Because all it does is it forces us to increase our orders to qualify for the ratio variant, and then hope that the customers are going to be okay with paying what they need to pay for that book. So
correct.
And it's a balancing act. So a lot of times, so what I'll do is I'll look at a book like King in Black.
Yes.
I had the 1 in 50 for $29.99 and the 1 in 25s for $19.99. That's way below market value, but we were able to do that because we knew it was low risk because we know that book's going to sell out. But I'm not going to buy a 1 in 500 White Widow. Well, no, that's a bad example too because that book sells too.
I was like,
I'm not going to buy a 1 in 1,000 Daredevil because I'm not going to sell 1,000 copies of that or 1 in 500 Daredevil. I'm not going to sell 500 copies of that up here.
So interesting. Well, it's very tough, and we have as collectors we have talked about the variant game and the bubble. Will it burst? Will it not? And Dave is a high ratio guy. Dave loves his high ratios. So and I like the variants too, and I've also said that, and Roger does too. But again, it's up to your opinion. But as a shop owner, I can see how it's very, very frustrating. So,
I love the best company out there that knows how to do the ratio game correctly. I think is Absolute Comics. So White Widow, they don't force me to buy 500 copies to get the really nice cover. They pass that on to the customer. The customer just knows that they're going to be paying $19.99 for that badass holographic cover or whatever, and they just pay that up front. So they you know what I mean? So the price is set. It's not super crazy. I think the most expensive cover that they sell is maybe a $40 book, but you're getting your money's worth.
Yeah.
Okay,
and we also don't upcharge for our regular variants. We we have to with the ratio ones, but the regular variants we still keep a cover price. Some shops don't do that.
And here's the one thing, because I wanted to say it before we moved on. With the Daredevil 25, we knew that it was already selling for $50 and $60. We left it on the rack at regular cover price because we felt that we didn't want to look like
for you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
We don't
that life, you guys.
That's why it's sold.
Yeah, we only have done that one time, and it was when the
we only did it once, and that was like our first 2 months in business. We never did it again. It was it was the
first appearance
of Wolverine's daughter. And we never did it again.
Yeah. And it was literally just because we had people who didn't know what they were getting. And it was like, we don't have very many. And we were still new because we weren't even getting books weekly. We were getting books every 2 weeks, I think, at that point. Yeah. So we were like, and we only went up to, I think, $9.99 on it. So
we went $9.99 for a $50 book, but we've never done that again since. We we want people to have a chance to get the books, and we want people to trust us. So.
Yeah. Right on.
There you go. Noah's got a good question for you guys.
Yeah, right here. So Noah's question is: do you guys limit customers' buying numbers of variants? Our LCS started. People were snatching up and flipping and hurting the regulars. What do you guys? Any thoughts on that? How do you guys deal with that?
Pull box. We tell people,
get
it on your pull box, and we'll have it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else that walks in, if they're on the rack and they're not spoken for, we've had people come in and buy all 7 copies of the We Only Find Them When They're Dead and a couple of them. And if they're on the rack, you didn't have it on your list, I can't.
Pull box is the best way. And as long as your LCS has a good pull box program, you should be good to go. And we have it here. It's priority. Pull box is always priority, period.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
Right. All right. Good.
And I don't think we have a bigger shipping cost for Coco, right?
Yeah.
No, it's we do a pretty flat rate shipping.
No, unless shipping from Alaska down to the lower 48. That is what is the big equalizer for everybody nationwide.
Okay.
It costs the same for us as it would for you guys. So
okay.
We're doing what they call the backhaul.
Yeah. They got to send the planes back anyway. So
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
they ain't just gonna hang out up here.
I've bought from you guys, and I'm in New Jersey, and I think it was like $10, if that. I mean, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. If it's like a big thing and random weird sizes, every once in a while we've had to do more than that. I think the most we've ever charged for shipping was $14.99.
Yeah, on our website it's $3.99 until you hit $20 in purchases, and then at $20 purchases it goes up to $7.99, and then if you spend $75 or more, it's free shipping.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
So,
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's a good
gotta
business
stay
model right
competitive.
here. So just so everybody knows, Aegis Comics of Alaska, all their information is in the description. If you guys want to check them out later, they're very active on Instagram. I will talk about that later, but you guys are always on Instagram. I mean, Lou, you must be a superstar on TikTok. Like your TikTok game is like on point.
I didn't know what you were gonna go with that. I was like, is it gonna talk about TikTok or
on TikTok.
they don't know about our other
they don't know
channel.
about that one. Oh, okay, we haven't told anyone about that one yet.
Going
All
back
right.
to what you do for fun in Alaska. We're going back to that question.
We got one loaded up. I could play one if we want.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see it. Let's see what we got.
I love that so much.
Getting better and better. That video.
Did I tell you the Vin Diesel one? A really close friend of mine that I served with, he hits me up and he was like, dude, I was like, what the fuck is up with Diesel's face? And then he started roasting. He's, I thought he had a stroke, and then I realized it was you. I was like, oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
That just gets better and better and better.
Every time.
The Bruce Lou, and then the other one. Oh my God.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, really.
Yeah. Hey, we hooked up Roger with the baby Levesque.
No, the baby Levesque is a good one. We're going to show that tonight because that is one of my favorites. To the point where once the show was over, once we were done roasting Roger, I kept watching it and giggling. And my wife, who cares less and less about this, she goes, "What are you laughing about?" I go, "You've got to see Roger. Look at this. Look at this little baby. It's so funny."
We sent them a second one. I don't know if you guys saw it. We sent them a second one in private message. He probably don't want to let you guys see that one.
Yeah,
Wow.
that one and me in a winter storm.
Yes,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
My God, it's the top of the world. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So King and Black came out, right? And have people been hyping that up? You got Dave, you buy it? Did you buy it, read it, buy the variants? What'd you do with it?
I just bought the cover, right? But what a read.
It was a good read.
Crazy.
I did enjoy it. Roger, not yet. No. I'll bring one over to you.
I don't know if I'm gonna, I haven't been into it to this point. I don't know,
Dude,
that I'm going to.
I haven't read a stitch of Venom, and I read it, and it was amazing.
Yes, I agree with you. And guys,
for like someone like me who's brand new into this, I could pick up King in Black and understand it.
Yes, 100%, 100%. Right? Because
Okay.
as long as you, I mean, you're very comic book intelligent. You're very intelligent in general, but of course, but comic book smarts is very high. So, but you would pick it up because of all the things that you guys have heard and what everybody's been creeping out. Now, guys, in your comic shop, do you have like a following of this? Are people digging this? What are your anything you can add to this?
Yeah, anyone who's a Donny Cates fan is grabbing that book right now, and all of our Venom fans are grabbing that book. As a matter of fact, we had a guy come in here today looking for Spider-Man. Is it 596 first appearance of Virus?
I don't know why you're looking at me for the answer.
The guy came in today. It was I think it's a ASM 596.
Yeah.
So it spurred up that the presence of that book spurred up a bunch of interest in a bunch of the Spider-Man, the ASM back issues, in particular the Venom stuff.
Yep.
We had the Lethal Protectors 4 just sell. There's a Scream and all, so it's starting to spark that interest again. So
and all the symbiotes and books like that. That's
yeah.
And we know that book that Roger has behind him has gone from a $2,000 book to a $5,000 book.
That's
$1,000 plus,
right?
Wow.
The last one sold at last 9/8 sold for I think $5,400.
Good God! Oh my Lord!
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Anyone
so
want
yes,
to send me that as a present? You can.
I'll take one too. I need to upgrade my 9.4.
I was just saying the other day I was supposed to be a trust fund baby, and if anyone needs to adopt one, I volunteer as tribute.
Emerald Knight. We're talking about Well, this is kind of like the Venom effect. And the King in Black effect, how all the books that have to do with the symbiotes are just rising in price. All right, there we go. So yeah, and Roger has that 9.8 back there, and we've seen that double and almost double and a half in price. So
I already had a couple of people put claim in the chat. I'm like,
oh really?
Never,
Dibs.
never.
Yeah.
I don't think probably right now. If you were to ask me, it's probably the only book that I would not sell in my collection.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Absolutely. So I did pull up. We do have a little video. I pulled up some sales. I don't know too much about these, but the number one, and it was a variant too, wasn't really as high as what I had thought they would be, because I think there's so many different variants out there. There's like, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, there's 25 plus different variants. Oh, look at that right there.
Oh
my
there
God.
we go. Let's show them.
Look at that.
This guy.
So look at
Look at
those.
those. Look at those
Yeah.
things.
Claim, please.
This guy.
Beautiful.
Go on our
Beautiful.
website.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. Hey, look at that. All right, let me do this. I'll just leave the show. Look at all right.
He's like, hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom or something. Yeah.
I'll put my youngest in charge. So really cool about that. And I did look at that data, and it was neat. And I'll tell you though, I did like it. I thought it was good. It was well done. Donny Cates versus the Thor, Donny Cates versus the Venom. I was enjoying the Thor. I still am, but we'll see. But I really am personally. I am enjoying the Juggernaut comics right now that Fabian Naisenza is doing.
Yeah.
That's a fun run. Lou, or anybody buying those in the store at all? Or
The Juggernauts, yeah.
Yeah.
People are feeling that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I don't want to do any spoilers, but yeah.
Oh, I know
people
that.
are
I know.
thinking
I know,
that
but
story.
it's good though, because
Yeah.
you've got oh my God, I forgot who the
There's
artist is.
just a little side note here. Joker M21 is going to be on the Cranky Canadian this Monday.
Get out of
Oh,
here. Is that
okay.
real?
That's
What's
gonna
up,
be
Joker?
fun.
It's gonna be an hour later than usual because he's getting out of work a little late, so it's 8 o'clock instead of 7. So
Okay, so
Okay,
the Cranky Canadian is coming back,
He
right?
makes his
Yeah.
return.
He makes his
The
return.
mighty Canadian return.
Mhm.
yeah.
There you
like
go. Yeah. So really neat about that. So we're seeing prices rise with all the Null stuff and all the Venom stuff, and it's hot right now, and it appeals to lots of different characters. And let me tell you, when Venom 2 comes out, it's only going to go up more, everybody. So get your lethal,
Yeah.
if you can get the Lethal Protectors, because now, if you can't get the first appearance, now you're getting the first cover appearance, or the
Right.
first cameo. So there's lots of different things. And
Well, it's funny you say that because I mean, there's a lot of books that are going up in value right now. For whatever reason, that this is Amy's actual personal grail.
really,
She said
here
it's
we
not,
go.
it's hers.
Is it okay? Let's see. What do we got?
And
here?
it's not the Magic Mike one.
No, that's what I always told it was.
In the 9.8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The D23.
The D23. Yeah.
Yeah, when we first got this, it was $300. I think it's going for $1,200 now.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
it's-
And that's one that, like Roger said, that's one that we're not selling. That was the book that was the first book that she grabbed and said, "That's my book."
Yeah,
Well,
right,
and we
right.
had the only one that we got for the shop. It was like, we have to be shop owners. I have to sell this. Like,
Yeah.
But then I was able to find another one with one of our customers. He had more than one copy. I was able to get one from him and surprise him with it. So it was super fun.
That is a great book.
I
Yeah,
love
that's her
that
baby.
cover. It's just so iconic on
It is.
so many levels.
Absolutely. Look at these right here.
Oh.
Here's the one you want. Here's
Somebody's
the one you
showing
want.
fire.
Those are fine. Those are beautiful.
Nobody likes to show off, Dave.
Yeah. No, those are nice.
Unless you're putting those in. Never mind. I won't say.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. Look at that. That's a great shirt.
It's a
Amy,
really good color for you too.
yeah, right. Amy, you need to have that trademarked. So that's it. Like, that needs to be trademarked by Ages of Alaska. So we have that. We're talking about King in Black. We talked about, let's talk about DC. So DC is pulling a fast one on us, right? Like, is this a Dan Dido effect? What is DC doing, Dave? We got a graphic for that? DC's future. Is this the future of DC? Like, are they?
I'm all in on this.
You are, right?
I am all in on this. I've been looking forward for this to come out. Last week, the other history of the DC universe came out, and I have it at our LCS right now. I haven't been unable to go get it and read it. But between that and all the new characters coming out with all the diversity that DC is putting into Future State, and the fact that they're putting the rest of their stories on hold for these stories,
right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's only a couple. It's only, these stories are only going to go for a couple months. Some of them are just one shots, so, one or two shots. Some of them are just oversized books, but there's a couple of them that are going to be, bi-weekly or weekly or whatever for a couple months. And I hope the stories are good.
Yeah.
And I hope that some of these characters that come out of here, whether it's the new Wonder Woman or the new Batman, or whatever, find their way into the permanent DC universe in the stories, I hope they're not doing it just to say, hey, look at us, we're being diverse, and then it all goes to shit because the stories suck and the characters have no depth,
As long as they don't get like the snowflake characters that one was talking about, or I don't even remember.
Our customers are excited about the new Wonder Woman, 100%.
Yeah.
They love her. I mean, even her lasso. Do you have an image of that new lasso that she had? It's inside the book, but it's been all over the internet. That it looks more like the traditional Amazon weapon.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, that people are feeling that, and so I kind of dig the next Batman, the full mask. There's something about that I've always liked, because it always made. I know people are traditionalists and a lot of people like the half mask, but I've always thought that a full mask would make more sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
And they're keeping it a mystery where we don't know who the next Batman is.
Same with the Flash. And there's another Flash in the Justice League, and we don't know who that is either.
Right. Yeah. So here's some
the cheat sheet.
Here's the cheat sheet. Right here, so the Batman, I thought, was really, it's more of like a tactical outfit, right? To me, it was more tactical. The short sleeves, got like the vest on and stuff. I thought that was neat. I thought the Flash was really cool, and the Superman, I thought that was neat too. As Jonathan Kent, Bouncing Boy, Brainiac 5, cool characters. Blast Boy, the Wonder Woman, the Yara Floor, Aquaman, the Jackson Hyde. So this is going to be interesting. Now, just so correct me if I'm wrong, though. DC is stopping all other titles, you guys. Like everything is.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
Metal is
putting them on hold. Well, no, they're not done. They're just putting them on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think they're going to watch and see how this all goes.
Yeah, they're calling this an event, DC Future State event. And while the event's going on, their normal titles and stories are going to be on hold.
Okay.
So
this is great news for shops and the industry, in my opinion, because prior to this, it was all the news that they were going to, AT&T was going to sell them and shut them down completely, and sell off the Trinity to Marvel or to another publisher. I mean, there's all this stuff, and then all of a sudden they announced this, which means that somebody at AT&T is giving these guys one more shot to prove themselves.
Right.
Okay.
And this definitely looks better than 5G.
Oh my God.
And I do like that the little dig at Marvel. One of the titles is called Immortal Wonder Woman.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Of course.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, what? They're going to take shots at each other, and they're going to see how they can do it. So maybe this is the last ditch effort. And Raj, I'm glad you're excited for this, because I was kind of looking at it, and you know what?
Excuse me. I actually did. It was on Comic Book Canon, and they did a segment called Props or Flops. They asked me to be on, and my props was the diversity in comic books, especially on the DC side, and most of it has to do with this Future State. And part of my point was this will be great, and it's a great step in the right direction, but if the stories suck and the characters have no depth, they're not going to go anywhere. You're not doing anybody any favors. At that point, you're just doing it just to do it. And then it becomes an empty thought, So hopefully some of these characters, whether it's the next Batman, whether it's Yari, whether obviously not everything's going to stick, but I'm for the first time, going to be doing DC books, having them picked. And I'm going to be reading Batman and Justice League just to see where these go,
I think the only thing confusing about it is the timeline, right? Because they're saying like some of the stuff is like 20 years from now, and then some of this, like the timeline when they show it in the, if you guys got that free book, it'll say.
Did anyone get the free book with
and
the
actually,
black edge?
we sent you.
I don't know. Yes, I had him put it aside for me. He gave me a good deal at my LCS, but I haven't been able to go get it yet.
No, look in your boxes. When we sent you the books, we actually sent you. I'm almost positive we sent you guys because it was a free book. Anyway,
yeah, the free copy. So
it should have the.
Yeah, but the one with black on it costs money. Midtown was charging $100 for it.
Yeah, on a free book.
Yeah,
so one of our customers got it for free. We just left it there.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's just how we do it, though.
The timeline shows at the end. It says end of time. So I mean, they went super broad on that thing.
Yeah,
but that makes it low risk for them because people like, hey, if you don't like the character, that character's 3,000 years in the future. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're trying to space out the continuity, I guess, to where they don't touch. I don't know.
Well, they want to be able to take it wherever they want.
There's some saying there's some speculation that they will bring some of these characters into the current continuity if they're successful, and then
that's the hope,
And then there's a hint that some people, I think people are reading into it too much, but if you bring up the cover, the next Batman #1,
I saw that earlier.
That people are thinking that it's a PlayStation, a hint that maybe a PlayStation game because you see the PlayStation icons hidden in the cover. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
There's been all blogs dedicated to that. Look up issue #1, the next Batman, and you'll see on the rooftops where there should be helicopter pads, they're PlayStation control icons.
Really?
I don't even know
So
what
people are
icons
speculating. So people are speculating that it might be a launch of a game of some kind.
Yeah,
interesting. I'm uploading it right now.
Look at those big brains on Lou.
I like it.
Hey,
You heard it here first, folks.
That's right. You heard it here.
I like it.
But that's speculative. So you know what? And I do want to say though, this might be another topic for a follow-up story, or that we can bring this in and maybe we can talk about, Lou, how your sales are doing with this. Roger, how your reading is. I might just pick it up because I am a comic book superhero fan in general. So if I can read
No
something,
way. Really?
The only thing that's confusing is what's a 2-shot, what's coming out. So I'm hoping that they give us some sort of list and the order that they're being released so that you could check off what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a different cover. It's not that cover. It's it's the one where he's flying. If you go to their website right now, go to dccomics.com, click DC Future State, and go all the way to the bottom.
Raj, did you put all this on your pull list?
I did Batman and Justice League on my pull list.
Okay, so maybe I'll
because I'm pretty sure that those are annual or bi-weekly or bi-monthly or bi-weekly or monthly. Yeah. But the thing is I think I want to get a couple of those, there's three different houses, right? The Superman, the Batman, and the Justice League, and the books are broken out that way.
Okay.
So each one of those houses has like a 2-book mini series, and then it kicks off some of the other books. So some of those offshots, I'd love to be able to pick those up too, but I'm not gonna count on Braulio to take care of that.
No, isn't that terrible? And that's why.
And I really having an issue because I haven't been able to go there to see if he actually pulled.
Yeah.
What I've asked them.
Lou, is that what you're talking? Dave, did you find it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Dave, I just messaged you on Instagram a picture of it.
So you see that right to the top left, top right, that one there. Now look on the roof. You see that there's the those are the PlayStation control symbols.
They are, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there's right up there is the triangle.
Yeah. I'm gonna upload it right now. 1 sec.
Yeah, square, circle. Look at this. You are finding out some great stuff here tonight. This is what happened.
Copy 801. Thank you for that information. So he's saying that in the back of the Future State book, which I have in my folder at my LCS, will tell me when the books are coming out, the dates of release, and all that.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
So
we'll have to see
hopefully
how
I
that
can make
goes.
it there this weekend because, like I said, the other one that they already started releasing was The Other History of the DC Universe, which is a DC Black label, and it's basically Lou, Amy, have you guys got this book in your store? The Other History of the DC Universe.
Yes, we have
So
that.
it's basically
it's
a story of major DC events through the eyes of minority characters that are, you don't normally see in some of these storylines.
Right.
And it's written by John Ridley. So I've been looking forward to reading it. But like I said, sitting in my folder at the LCS.
Yeah, it's an oversized book too.
Yeah.
It's a magazine-sized book.
Oh,
yeah, it's a nice book though. It's got like Black Lightning on the cover and
right. That's basically, I think, Black Lightning and Thunder are the main people in there. You have Renee Montoya, Zatanna. I can't remember the other one.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, these aren't like hidden Easter eggs. These are blatant symbols.
Yeah.
On the top of the page right there, though.
Hey, you know what? Here, hold on a second. I'm going to do something for you guys real quick. One sec. We'll do it live. Hold on one sec.
All right, Amy, what's going on?
Is he going to keep his clothes on? Is he not? That's the question.
It may or may not include clothes.
Yeah, may or may not.
Let's.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? And he just
very interesting.
Well, if he's taking his pants off, he has to wait 10 minutes till we hit 9 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
How many rules?
God, well, it's what is it? 5 o'clock there, Abe?
Almost.
Right, so we're not even there.
Yeah. I was like, so I open up a drink here eventually.
Store's still open.
Got customers.
Comes out with no pants on.
I can hear him out there, so I'm like,
All right, so for your 3 Men in the Basement Christmas party, we're going to donate this ratio.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
This is from us to you guys, and you guys
very much
for a fundraiser, whatever you guys want to do with it. And that's for you guys.
Awesome. Wow, I appreciate that.
That is really, really awesome. So
thank you.
And he kept his pants on. Yay!
Oh, you can see.
You got customers in the store right now?
We do have customers in the store right now.
Bring one on. Bring one in.
Do we? Who's here? I heard someone out there earlier, so I was like, that could be questionable.
Yeah.
We're doing a Johnny on the spot. Hey,
like it'll be someone that we don't even know at all. I'll be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, really.
Come on the show. Yeah.
You're on YouTube, so
yeah.
Thanks, Guy. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that ratio book, our LCS did not have those. I was lucky enough to go. I pre-ordered. Yeah, I went and pre-ordered them all from Midtown because I knew he wasn't going to get all of them. So I got silver cover, gold cover.
Oh, sweet.
Sent me with my nuggets.
Yeah, it's just Kevin and his nuggies. It's fine. He's like the baby Yoda.
Burning books.
What's happening?
Anyone who doesn't know, this is Kevin. This is our employee, Kevin.
What's going on,
Kevin,
bud?
how you doing, man? You working hard for the comic shop today or what?
Yeah, earlier. Now I'm just enjoying my Mickey D's, but
you really? There you go.
There you go.
Kev, how many?
He likes to sing.
He likes to sing
Nickelback CD in the shop.
Oh God, that video was the best. The best.
So funny. Kevin,
These two have too much fun.
How many people are you the one that does all the TikToks? Are you in charge of all the TikTok account and everything?
most of them, yeah.
My favorite one of Kevin, though, was him in the Deadpool head when he had the song, let me tell you about my best friend, and he's going around the shop. And oh God, that one, I died. I laughed so hard.
Right. Kevin, what do you say when people are calling looking for the Daredevil? You're like, you're a week too late, or what's up?
You're talking about 25?
Yeah, 25.
Man, they've actually been flocking in today, man, looking for that book. And someone came in last night. He knew what it was. He saw it on the shelf for cover price. Man, they are gone.
Really?
They are gone. Yeah.
Kevin's nicer than me. I'd be like, "Bitch, you're too late," and he's like, "Nice." I'm just like,
There you go.
Sorry.
So we do have a question here from Rag718. So did you guys get shorted any of the covers for the King in Black? Did you order all the covers, and how did you determine which ones to get? I mean, that's a multifaceted story, Kev.
He does a lot of our ordering now, so this is a great question.
Yeah, Kev, talk to us about this. You didn't realize you'd be on YouTube all over the country.
Yeah, no, not at all. We did get shorted. We got most of the variant covers, like the regular ones we got. It was the ratios that we didn't get. We should have had a 1 in 100 and a couple of more. I think we got 3 1 in 25s. We should have had 5, I believe.
Okay, right.
And
we only got one of the 1 in 50s, right?
Yeah, in one of the 1 in 50s. So we got shorted on our ratio variants. the other covers, we got everything we needed. I think I got the spoiler cover, the Momoko cover, the sketch cover, the premiere variant. We got quite a bit of them. I didn't go all 25. That way too much. But
right.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything in here.
Okay, that's awesome. And random question: Amy really runs the store, right? Yeah, okay. I know.
Don't make me get my sword, okay?
No, that's right. I'm telling you, right? Oh, awesome. So, and then, guys, for you guys, this was a big issue here, and I'll bring this up when Lou gets back. But damaged books. Did you guys get a lot of damaged stuff in? Like our LCS has got books that the Daredevils were damaged, the Nulls were damaged, or the King and Blacks were damaged. And how do you guys handle stuff like that? Like,
the King and Blacks, we heard that was a nationwide problem. I guess they were having I don't know if it was like spine ticks or the color was rubbing off of them, but we heard that everybody had a problem with King and Black. But damaged books, that is from Diamond, at least. That is a regular thing every week.
Really?
And it could be anywhere from like 5 to 10 books that I got to take out, and immediately they got to go on the presser, and it's a pain, man.
Yeah, right. So with that though, you don't get credit for. Do you get credit for those books, or those books are yours? Like, are you responsible now that they're?
We get. I guess it depends how Diamond is feeling, if we get credit or not.
No. Diamond has a system of what they deem readable or not understanding that most collectors aren't going to buy that shit when it's got all that stuff wrong with it. And I'm like, okay.
I almost felt a good rant right here. This might be a
well, for an owner, it's really bad because then we call them and we're like, okay, here's what we have that was damaged. Here's and they're like, well, is it really damaged?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, Amy, tell them how you're mad. Right?
Why am I mad?
I'm mad because it's 5 o'clock. I don't have a drink, which is bullshit.
Right.
And I just wish that they would be a little bit more forgiving of shops. It's not like I'm trying. Trust me, I ain't making some huge profit, but just like work with us. Come on.
Right. Yeah.
Especially now. Like,
of course.
A year ago right now, okay, I could get it. But like right now, like, come on now.
Come on, we're all trying.
Don't be a stingy bitch.
Yeah. All right, Kevin. Hey man, you can go back and have your McDonald's. Thanks for jumping on with us, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on, man.
Put you on the spot. I'm gonna see what Lou says about it. The damaged books.
All right, man. I'll go get them.
Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Check out the videos with him in it, you guys. Share them. They're freaking amazing. The Shang-Chi one that they had too. God dang, those two. It's so freaking ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Peter Parker's got it.
Yeah, Peter knows what's up. Like they should include, and we were dealing with a lady that works with Diamond in the finance department because like we kept getting transferred all these ladies, and I was telling her, I was like, look, I don't know what happens, but the people at your warehouse, like one of the questions that they ask them when they hire them are you angry at absolutely nothing? Cool, you're hired. Throw this shit in a box and don't give a fuck what it looks like. And I was telling her, I said, look, when we get these books, we should be getting a bottle of wine, a puppy, and, like store credit for us to deal with this because it is such a headache.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for keeping your pants on.
Yes, right. Thank you.
Yeah, Kevin's rocking himself.
He's rocking himself.
Rocking himself. Pause.
I was gentle.
Right.
I told you to leave him alone.
All the time? That's bullshit. That's it.
Well, we were talking about the thing that something that's terrible, and where's the equity in it? And it's damaged books, because like so my LCS, if they got 12 let's say they got 20 copies of the Daredevil 25, not to keep bringing that up, 5 of them were damaged for him. So those 5 were damaged. His King and Blacks, the corners were all like bent, like literally bent, and he was beside himself because the people that come there, they're 70%, well, they're 50-50 collectors, readers, and stuff like that. And why would you buy damaged stuff? And as these shop owners, I feel awful that you guys have to take the brunt for this. So the sense of the recourse, what happens with the recourse?
Well, there's a couple of things that are happening. So I'll start off by saying that Kevin, the one thing he didn't tell you guys, he's also our primary presser here. So the reason we have those comic presses are not necessarily for flipping books. Right, it's just to clean up that damage so that we can get those books out.
Mhm.
So some of that stuff we can press out.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so we have two presses here. We've had people ask them about which ones we have. We can link it on our website or whatever. But we have one press that's capable of pressing 2 books at the same time, and we have one press that can do 1 book. And we ask people if you want to learn how to press, the best person to learn from right now is Reggie Collects or Economics and Comics. Those guys, love them, hate them, whatever, but they're the best at it right now.
When he sent me to the store to get the stuff for our press, I literally had Reggie's video up because I was like, wait, what did he say? Wait, hang on, because I didn't know. Like,
and Reggie, you can message and he'll give you some feedback on, and he'll tell you, hey, this is what I do with my books. And So that's just for that part. The other part would be competition has created a couple of things that we've never seen before. So Diamond Comics, when you have damaged books, you have to manually go in there, find their stock number, and then what book title it is, how many books you were supposed to receive, how many books you actually received, and then you send a separate email. Lunar was the first one of the 2 companies to have that already online, where you can just go onto their website, you look at your order, and you can immediately just do the claim right there from their website.
Really?
Diamond just launched that last month.
Gotcha.
Because they realized that their competitor, keyword competitor, had initiated that. So now they're doing it. And now they're able to get immediate feedback because we're filling that out. It's okay. So let me explain why that's important. On New Book Wednesday, you're way too busy to be screwing around and trying to find out each individual book and then draft some detailed email to get your money back on some of these books.
Right.
And they don't give you money back. They just give you credit on it.
Right. Exactly.
Now you can just go to the website. It's just a couple of clicks and you're done in like 5 minutes or less.
Right.
So that's good news, right? But the problem is, let's say it's a comic that's already a low print run. All they're going to do is credit you. You've lost the sale.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. At our cost, which isn't going to,
and then you got to wait and hope that the customer's okay with the second print or third print. Some are okay with it. Some are going to
get it online somewhere else.
And they're going to go to Midtown, which surprisingly always has books.
Weird.
Weird how that happens.
Yeah. How does that happen? Well, I don't want to dwell on the damage stuff too much. We want to keep it positive. You guys just had a video about a very special young man. And it was a video that touched all of our hearts and just showed how big your guys' hearts were and what you did. And the young man's name was, I forgot.
Austin. He's on the channel right now.
He's in the chat. He's been in there a couple of times. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Austin, it was great to meet you. It was great to see you in that video. It was great to see the big smile on your face. There he is right there. Okay. All right. And Austin is the Deadpool fan, right?
Yes.
Oh, he's got a Deadpool van.
Yes. He's got the flyest Deadpool ride around, right?
Oh, yeah. It is so cool.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if I ever make it up to Alaska, maybe I can actually see the Deadpool van. When I do, right? That's not a thing. So,
correct that.
We absolutely love that. And then you guys did.
I'll take you guys hunting.
Oh God!
I blame myself.
You'll end up shooting each other.
Yeah. Just point me to the nearest bar and comic shop. That's all I need.
Right, that's all I want to do.
They're right in the same block as us.
Oh, there you go.
I've actually mapped it out. So I've got to go from Connecticut. I've got to go to Anchorage and then Anchorage up. But there is an airline that does it. So I thought I was going to have to fly from here to Seattle and then Seattle up. But
usually you got to stop. Is there a non-stop?
No, I can fly out of I can fly out of Boston. Boston will take me direct to Anchorage. So not that I thought about this, but
shit, that's new.
That's awesome.
But not that we'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah,
there he is.
So there's
Austin. There's my sweet guy.
Yeah, that was a great video. And you know what was great? I think so many people from the comic book community were in that. I saw TiVo in there. I saw the Defects were in there. We were in there. You guys and. It was. And we've had
so many people hit us up that are like sending stuff to him, and then they're also just the community in general.
Yeah.
Look at where we are right now. You guys are in all your places. We're up here, and we had people from New York, Jersey, all these places that sent stuff to this awesome kid.
Right.
because like it just makes my heart. I'm not mad. I'm happy about that one. Like it's so awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
It really is touching, and that's important. And I've gotten a lot of messages from people and just thanking us for the channel, and that's just been great. And it's just been a great time. And we're just having a blast with this. And with the uncertainty, we're almost going on 8 months now of 7-8 months of the Rona, people being stuck in the house and people dealing with it, like our good friend right here, but getting through it. So we're going to get through this, but we'll get through it together. And I think that's very important. So comic books is what we've been talking about. We've been talking about it for 55 minutes, you guys. This has just been an absolute blast. And Lou, thank you. Okay, Jet, thanks,
boy.
Yeah.
He won my 300 subscriber giveaway, and Evie and Lou were nice enough to throw in their exclusive. So
nice.
They got there, man.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. So we've got some things planned. Roger, you're ready to go for Monday night with Joker M21, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
You're gonna rally up, right? Because I tried to sub in with Sith Lordly, and I just wasn't cranky enough. I couldn't even muster up what Roger in. I just wanted to talk about Star Wars.
Hey, he needs to get hyped up. Show him the baby video again.
Yeah, let's see
We're gonna hype him up with the baby.
Yeah.
Video.
Let me pull it. The baby video. Where is it? I'm in the wrong spot. That's why. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. I got it. Here we go. Ready?
Ready?
To the hip hop, the hip to the hip hip. How you don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the
Listen, here's what I want you guys to do. Hold on here.
I was dying up there. I was dying.
If you guys could have heard him when he made that, oh gosh. Oh,
I can watch that nonstop.
breathe, baby, breathe.
Just focus.
The best part is, I've been around Roger where he's done something. Listen to me, please. We're gonna watch this through Otto's eyes. Show the video again when the baby's in the white shirt and he's throwing up his hands. I've been placing with Roger and something has gone well for him, and he's been like, "Bitch, not what I got."
Oh my god!
One more time.
So pay attention when he throws his hand up, because that is all Roger during the summertime when we're doing stuff. Throw it out.
Here we go. Ready?
to the hip hop, the hip to the hip hip. How you don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie.
Oh, man, going in hard. Like
Matt, you wish you looked good as a little person.
We're so happy you're back, and we're so happy you let us roast you the way you did. And you know what? You've only set a precedent. You know what, Raj? The best part about doing this first is you're going to get everybody back. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right.
You're going to get everybody back. So almost 60 minutes or 70 minutes kicking it with our friends from Alaska. Just a few things that we'll talk about towards the end, but Amy and Lou, I'll let you guys say a little bit about the store, where we can find you, all those good things, and you know, your Patreon and all that other stuff, and all the good stuff that Aegis of Alaska has to offer. So hit us up. What do we got?
So we got the website there, the Aegis Comics Alaska.com, AEGISComicsAlaska.com, where we've got all our sales and stuff going on right now. And then we're trying to make ourselves a point of interest here in Alaska. You know, when people come up to Alaska, they got a shop that they can come in, check out our back cave and check out our back issues and everything else. We have an auction. We'll do one more auction for the year. That'll be next Saturday. And Austin is doing a birthday wish to help out the shop. He's essentially gonna for people raising money for the shop through our GoFundMe and stuff. He's gonna offer up as a prize, random selected person to get a ride in his bus.
Oh, no way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys, it is totally tricked out. Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Yeah, we're trying to raise enough money where we can get downstairs, and he wants to do his birthday party at the shop. So
I love it.
We're really excited about that. He turns 13 end of this month, so we're trying to raise money for that.
Sure.
But ultimately, guys, just just keep checking out the content and supporting all the channels that are doing this positive stuff right now. With all the negative news and everything else, it's kind of nice to watch stuff like this and have a smile on your face. So
I've been waiting all week to hang out with you guys. I'll be honest with you.
we
likewise.
We've got our store exclusive variants still, and we've got all. We've been trying to keep up with the website because I know that's been something that we're trying to do more of. So
we'll just keep posting pictures of Amy from that photo shoot until all those damn covers sell.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I don't know if we can post all of them.
Okay, most of them.
Right there. There we go. The best.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, and everybody, their information is in the description of this video. You have their website on there, and if you go down lower to friends of the channel, you'll see their Instagram link. So
right,
and he's always coming up with ridiculousness between him and Kevin. It's
great. I don't know how you do it all. It's crazy.
It's must watch. Whenever one of those pops across my feed, I'm like, okay. Next 2 minutes, I need silence.
Yeah, we're figuring out how to use the drone. We have a drone now, so we're figuring out how to use the drone in our stuff. We've got some ideas. We're gonna
pray for me.
I did do a test flight inside the shop. I need to post that video because it drove them nuts because the thing's loud inside the shop.
Really?
I chased them with it. So,
chasing customers, get your books. No.
You have a pull box. You need that. There you go. Awesome. So Rod's Cranky Canadian's coming back, right?
Yeah, Monday, 8 o'clock with Joker M21.
Sure.
Looking forward to coming back. I've been off for 2 weeks. Like you said, you picked it up last week and talked about The Mandalorian. I did watch and wasn't able to watch on my computer and comment, but I had it on the TV.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to starting to back up. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who reached out to me with well wishes and stuff. I'm realizing just being here for an hour, I'm completely wiped out. So I thought I was ready to start jumping back into stuff, but
hey, baby, you did your job though. You did your job.
Yeah,
so.
man.
Appreciate Amy and Lou for sure. Always a blast. You know what? If it was just the other three of us and you guys weren't on, I might have taken tonight off, but I couldn't miss being out with Amy and Lou.
Right, exactly.
We appreciate you guys for sure. Thanks a lot.
Well, Roger, I remember I told you in a pinch they use vodka as a sterilization tool for surgery. So if you drink it, you're sterilizing from the inside out. It's just basic science.
I'll give that a try tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I like that.
I like it. So
I can make this shit legit all the day long. In a non-alcoholic way, like a Diet Coke alcoholic, like not full blown, just a little bit.
It's medical advice.
It's medicinal.
There you go.
Love it. Absolutely. Dave, what do we got going on? You got any videos popping up on 3 Men or on David?
Yeah, I just recorded last night a 25 book invoice that I'm getting ready to send to sunny Florida. Hopefully, no 6.0s this time. That'd be great.
Right. Hey,
but
cracked and pressed. Is that book cracked and pressed?
Oh, you mean this book right here?
Book right there. Yeah.
This book right here?
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of the 25 that I'm sending in. Tune in and find out.
There you go. I like that. That's must see right there. You know, and that's good foreshadowing. Awesome. Great, guys. So this has been fantastic. Amy and Lou has been with us. So 3 Men in the Basement, what do we have going on? Next Friday, we have our Christmas party. Look at that guy.
Hey.
This is Laura.
Oh, look at that. We didn't hear her snort at all.
She did a couple of times, and I had to snap at her because she was snoring, and I was like, "Knock it off!"
Oh, I just thought it was Lou, but that's okay. No. So you guys know, Dave's got a video dropping. Hopefully, I will have a video. We've got the Cranky Canadian going on Monday night, and so we'll give it a video 2 out to you this week. Also, we've got some mystery boxes coming in from Benny Beans. Lots of mail calls, but next Friday is going to be our big Christmas party. What is our Christmas party? It's time to celebrate all of us, right? It's time to sit around because we can't go to like the real Christmas parties. So we're going to do it virtually, and we're going to make it as much fun as possible. We're going to do our trivia. We're going to do 3 levels of trivia. We're going to do lots of giveaways. Amy and Lou are donating a fantastic book. We've got Boxed Heroes donating a book. We've got Jada Butcher's donated a book. Gary's committed to buying a book. I've reached out to some other people who are going to donate lots of good stuff. We have some great stuff. So plan on spending 2 hours with us celebrating, giving this Christmas spirit. Bring your comic book knowledge, and it's not just about comics. A lot of the questions are about the channel in general. So your general 3 Men in a Basement knowledge needs to be up there. So those are some good questions on that, you know. So always check out the Pressable Deffects. Very Gary. TiVo, Lords of the Long Box, they're the coverprice.com. The Movers and Shakers has just been fantastic. So on behalf of our friends from Alaska, Amy and Lou, on behalf of my good friend Roger, on behalf of the executive producer, Dave in the Cave, I am Everett Otto. You're watching 3 Men in the Basement. Thank you very much. We appreciate all your time tonight.
Good night,
Good night,
Canada.
all.
Yes, that's what we're waiting for.